everybody, this is a demo of my latest project. I've written a Python script where I can control a Behringer X-AIR mixer with a Korg nanoKONTROL. As you can see here, we have a nanoKONTROL, we have a Raspberry Pi Zero and we have a battery. So this is a true mobile system. I've written a Python script which runs on the Raspberry Pi Zero, which automatically finds the Behringer X-AIR mixer, connects to it, and then you can control the faders with the Korg nanoKONTROL. So let's boot it up. I connect the battery to the Raspberry Pi Zero, and now, as you can see on the board LED, it loads up, and also the Korg nanoKONTROL gets power from the Raspberry Pi Zero. The connection of this prototype to the Behringer X-AIR mixer is done with WLAN. What you can see here on the laptop is the software which is connected to the Behringer mixer. During the boot up of the Raspberry Pi Zero, it has searched for the Behringer mixer and has automatically connected to it. As I move the fader, you can see that the fader on the Behringer software also moves. And here you can see an effect that if I move the fader on the software does not instantly move. One feature of my Python script is that I move the fader on the Korg nanoKONTROL, but the fader on the software does not move instantly because they are out of sync. If you move a fader and it is out of sync, the board lights up. If I move the fader further and it reaches the position of the fader in the software, the LED goes off, and now I can move the fader. So now all faders are synchronized. And now I can move them. You can see the movement in the Behringer software. I can also move the auxiliary sense. If I switch to scene 2, as you can see, here I also have to synchronize the faders. And as I move the fader on the Korg nanoKONTROL, you can see movement here on the auxiliary. If I switch to scene 4, I can use the pan. And back to scene 1, and here I can move the main faders. To turn off the Raspberry Pi Zero safely, I can switch to scene 4, press this button twice, and then the Raspberry Pi Zero switches off, as you can see here. And the Korg nanoKONTROL is also switched off. So now I can safely remove the battery. The source code of the Python script I wrote for this project is open source, and you can find the link to the software in the description below. Thanks for watching.